Today, we're talking about Brazil blocking a social media platform, Israel rescuing the remains of 6 hostages, and other top news in a shorter than normal Labor Day episode this Monday, September 2nd. Stay informed while remaining focused on Christ with the pour over today. Here's the quote of the day. All the beauty we have looked for in art or faces or places, and all the love we have looked for in the arms of other people, is only fully present in God Himself. Tim Keller. Let's get started with some espresso shots. X was officially X'd in Brazil on Saturday. The countrywide suspension follows a months-long feud between X owner Elon Musk and one of Brazil's top judges, Alexandre de Moraes. It began when de Moraes ordered X to block dozens of accounts for spreading misinformation. Musk refused, saying Justice de Moraes, whom he called Dictator de Voldemort, was giving illegal orders to censor his political opponents. Last month, Musk shut down Not Twitter's physical operations in Brazil after its only legal representative in the country was threatened with arrest. Justice de Moraes ordered Musk to appoint a new representative or face a shutdown. Musk didn't, so Brazil's telecom agency began blocking access to the social network, removing around 40 million of X's monthly users until Musk complies. Brazilians who skirt the e-blockade to microblog anyway face a $8,774 a day fine. Jesus showed compassion when people expected rejection, gentleness when people expected anger, and love when people expected hate. Whether you're in a public feud or a private disagreement, be an imitator of Christ. Philippians 2:3-4 says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility consider others as more important than yourselves. Everyone should look not to his own interests, but rather to the interests of others." Israeli forces recovered the bodies of 6 hostages yesterday. The hostages, including one Israeli American, were found in a tunnel under Rafah, near the Egyptian border. The 6 were apparently killed in the last few days. Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu requested forgiveness for not bringing the hostages home alive, and President Biden said he was devastated and outraged at the news. Frustrated with failed negotiations for the captives' freedom, thousands protested outside of the Israeli cabinet meeting in Jerusalem yesterday, and Israel's largest labor union called for a nationwide strike today. Meanwhile, both Israel and Hamas have agreed to staggered pauses in fighting throughout Gaza as international healthcare workers attempt to vaccinate 640,000 children against polio in a matter of days. Gaza reported the first case of the highly contagious disease in 25 years last month. Christians should be committed to praying for world leaders to be wise and to work towards peaceful resolutions while simultaneously placing our hope in God, not government. 1 Timothy 2:1-2 says, "First of all, then, I urge that petitions, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgivings be made for everyone, for kings and all those who are in authority, so that we may lead a tranquil and quiet life in all godliness and dignity."
Hey, it's Kathleen from The Pour Over. Sometimes it's nice to get a little reward, even if it's for something I plan to do anyway. That's why I like getting cash back with Upside. I get 15 cents per gallon at the gas station by my house. It's enough to cover a slice of breakfast pizza from inside. If you know, you know. With Upside, all you have to do is download the app, check out the map to find gas or food offers near you, and claim the offer. You get cash back on the purchase you already planned to make, with funds added to your profile after you pay, and you can cash out in less than a minute. As if that wasn't enough of a reason, Upside won't sell your data. They earn their keep by recommending gas stations, restaurants, and grocery stores. Download the free Upside app and use promo code TPO to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas using promo code TPO.
In other brews, here's a rapid round of updates. Former President Trump is making it clear he is pro-IVF. promising to have either Uncle Sam or insurance companies cover 100% of the cost of the fertility treatment, typically around $20,000, if re-elected. Trump's comments come months after the Alabama Supreme Court ruled frozen embryos are children, prompting several clinics to pause IVF treatments and sparking a national debate. Sports fans are mourning after NHL star Johnny Gaudreau and his brother Matthew were hit and killed by a suspected drunk driver while biking on Friday, the eve of their sister's wedding. One day later, San Francisco 49ers first-round draft pick, Ricky Pearsall, was shot when a 17-year-old attempted to steal his Rolex. Pearsall is in serious but stable condition. After over a year of fighting to get into ballots, RFK Jr. is now suing to have his name removed from battleground states. Last week, North Carolina joined Michigan and Wisconsin in denying RFK's request to strike his name, saying the ballots were already printed. RFK, who fears drawing votes away from former President Trump, says North Carolina's refusal to remove him violates election law. Saturdays on the couch with Chips and Dip are back. This weekend, college football kicked off a season of change. A 12-team playoff $20 million NIL roster's kinda change. Georgia displayed its continued dominance with a 34-3 victory over Clemson. And number 7 Notre Dame took down number 20 Texas A&M in College Station. Week 1 ends tonight with number 10 Florida State against Boston College. And that's all we have for today. Thanks so much for listening. If you're listening on the Apple Podcasts app, give us a 5-star rating and drop a review. If you're listening on Spotify, give us a follow and hit the notification bell to never miss a new episode. We appreciate your support and hope you have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Hey, it's Kathleen, head of content at The Pour Over. I wanted to share our marketing plan for The Pour Over today with you. Okay, it is you. Yep. You listening right now, you're who we want to inspire to grow this podcast. So if you want to see more Christians have healthy relationships with the news in this super mild, nothing crazy happening at all election year, would you share The Pour Over today with your friends, family, small group, next door neighbors, people in the checkout line at the grocery store, whoever? It would mean a lot to us. Thanks for being a listener.